Yay, successful shopping day. Got everything I need for all of that maximization of the vertical space.
Hi, I'm Paige Killian, and I'm passionate about helping busy moms of littles get organized in 3 simple steps. So here's today's organization motivation.
Hey there, I am getting ready to go to the Container Store, which is like my home away from home. So I thought I would mount my phone so that it is safe. And I would just share with you guys what it is I'm looking for today. And then I will show you a little bit in the store once I get there. So I have this awesome client. I'm working in her garage right now, and other parts of her home right now, in her kids' rooms, in her bathroom, and a lot of what this particular beautiful, gorgeous, huge, nice home needed is storage. So it had a lot of square footage, right? It's big. It has nice tall ceilings. A lot of the vertical space is not being maximized. And so that is something I'm going to be looking for. I've already gotten several things, so I may not show you those today, but I am going to show you, I'm going to be looking for some deep sweater boxes. I highly recommend these. They're clear, so easy to see through, which is nice. If you're a busy mom of littles, you know, while a label is great, and I still may put a label on here, I'm having hair issues. I also love whenever things are clear, because then you can at a glance see what's in there. And so a lot of times, especially with kids, I will suggest these deep sweater bins, because not only are they clear and you can see them at a glance, but also they are great size storage, not only for deep sweaters, which are great, but like hand-me-downs. So at a glance, you can look up and be like, oh yeah, that's my kids. You can put a label on it if you want. That's my kids, you know, in 1 year, we're going to be in those hand-me-downs. That's the size we're going to be in. Another thing I like them for are keepsakes. And so if you decide that you've put something in something, and then you want to go back and look at it, and you want to be like, oh, I loved when we got this at, you know, Disney. Like, I want to bring out the little pin that we got when our first trip to Disney, or I want to bring out this sweet little baby outfit that was the thing that I brought him home from the hospital in, or, you know, whatever. I love those keepsakes. Or if they do something cute with, you know, something at school, that is a really cool way to hold on to those items, where you don't have to overly organize it. You can just toss it into this keepsake box. I also love the deep sweater bins for kid art, because as you know, if you've got little kids, a lot of times the artwork that they bring home is like the same size as their body. It is usually life size, and that's really hard to put into, like, I love these things called now I'm blanking if it's called Archive or Kidkive, but I love this one where they will take the kids' artwork, you put it in a box, you ship it to them, and then they will actually take that and put it into a book that you can flip through and you can see it, but then you can actually toss the big, gigantic, you know, 3-dimensional thing or whatever. Well, the deep sweater bin is a great option for kids' artwork, because if it is like 3-dimensional or bulky or whatever, and it doesn't just fit in a scrapbook or in a memory book or their baby book or something like that, this is a great place to put it as well. So again, that's a fun thing. Like, if you're like, oh yeah, I remember that one time when you made the, you know, blah, 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 you can glance up and be like, yep, it's in this box, whether you have a label on it or not. So those are things that I'm gonna be looking for, the deep sweater bins. And again, so much can be put in these other than just sweaters. Additionally, I love them for toys and, you know, crafts and artwork and toiletries. And I mean, you can definitely use these deep sweater bins for a lot of things. I'm getting ready to go into the parking lot now for the Container Store underground. So I'm going to lose a lot of my light here. But I will say that when we get there, I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you a few other things. I'm really on a mission to find some command hooks, some floating shelves, because again, those are going to help us maximize the vertical space, put in some extra storage on their walls that doesn't exist right now. So I'll just be showing you some of that. Hope you enjoy the video and get some ideas for your space when you're maximizing that vertical space. All right, see you then. I'm in the elevator, heading inside, so I'm just gonna show you those deep sweater bins like I was talking about. I also have a few things to return that didn't work out because we chose to go with the clear version versus the white version. So I'm also going to be returning some things, and yeah, but here's my favorite place. There she is, my favorite deep sweater bins. I use these for everything. Absolutely perfect for this particular job. We're gonna be putting her daughter's stuff at the top of her closet in them. We're going to have some keepsakes. We're gonna have some artwork. We're gonna have another place for her other daughter. It is going to be perfect. Into the cart you go, and my client is gonna love these. Come on. More clear container options. At first, I wanted to go with the size large here, but unfortunately, the cabinets are a little too small. So the mediums and the smalls will have to do, and they're gonna be great. Now it's time for the garage. Okay, these 5 hooks are going to be so helpful in mounting things on their garage wall. Additionally, I am going to use these 2 mesh bags, and these are going to house things like basketballs, footballs, different things like that you can actually unvelcro on the side, pull them out, and have so much fun. Come on! On to the final aisle in the store, and this is what I like to call the command hook mother load. I'm super excited about this large collection to choose from. I'm gonna pick this one that's got lots of different sizes, so when we get there, we can choose which ones are going to work in the space and no damage to their walls. Choosing a couple of different floating shelf options. We have got several rooms in the house that we're going to be mounting these shelves, and I'm just gonna make sure I show up with a variety. So we've got some for the bathrooms, some for the kids' rooms, and some for the office. Can't wait to see how these turn out. Successful shopping day. Got everything I need for all of that maximization of the vertical space. So that's gonna be awesome. And I got a couple things for myself too. So yay, can't wait to show you in future videos. Hey, thanks for watching this video. For more resources to organize and style your busy life in 3 simple steps, head over to everythingwithstyle.com and connect with me on Instagram at everythingwithstylemom. Don't forget to check out the Mom's Organization Motivation podcast over on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any of your favorite platforms. And if you loved this video, it would make me so happy if you would subscribe and share it with your friends. Thanks so much for watching, and happy organizing.